Are you ready?
Hey everybody, welcome to The Art of Comics. It's me, your host, Andres Salazar, and today we're continuing to hit it hard this week because, I've been doing this film project. I did all my editing. Took me a couple weeks, which you can see on the Patreon. And I decided to, I had to prioritize. So I haven't been reading some comics, but guess what? I've made up for my transgressions. And here we're going to provide some content for you. By the way, if you don't know already, I have two other channels. I have one called The Outgroove, which is music. I talk about music, Pearl Jam concert I just went to, thrift stores, finds, gear, and records. A lot of album reviews. And then I have my personal one, which is about just everything, just random stuff. And right now, a lot of it is about this film project I'm working on. Very excited about. And go check out the Patreon for more of that. You can also read my comics, because I make comics. Now, with all that said, the preamble, the all that jazz, the promos, now we're going to talk about this comic, Tooth and Mail. Tooth and Mail. I got this comic book, L806. Now, I think L806, which was Space Bastards, their booth, I think it was a Comic-Con. It was at a comic convention. At comic conventions, if you got a table or booth, the last day, sometimes you don't want to bring all those boxes back of unsold merch. So, and also as a way of like sharing the love, you share books and you kind of go, hey man, I love your book. The best way to show you love someone's book is to buy it. Hands down. The second best way would be maybe to like share it with a friend or tell people about it. The third best way is to say, hey, I'll trade you something for it. Now, I did not trade anything for this, but I think this gave it to me. You want to get the word out. And so sometimes you do little promotional things with your neighbors. And you say, hey, man, I've been eyeballing that book all week, and I really want a copy, but I ain't got no money. Can I give you my Pariah, Missouri for that? You could do that kind of a thing. I didn't do that much, but sometimes. Excuse me. So, Tooth and Mail is one of those books. It was by someone in Artist Alley. I'll tell you who it was by. This was written by Eric Peterson and Joe Aubrey. Okay? If you guys know those two fellas. Artwork by Derek Robertson. Yeah, dude. That Derek Robertson. Yeah. So Derek Robertson, who's done a lot of stuff for Vertigo, I mean, he's a legit guy. He did the artwork, which would mean in this case the pencils and the inks, because the colors was done by Diego Rodriguez. Okay, you got to throw some Latin in there. You got to put a little bit of spice in your creative team. That's why I go by Salazar. So let's talk a little bit about Tooth and Mail right now. Let's turn the camera over and I'll give you a quick little synopsis, 5-minute version. Let's do it. Okay, guys, we are here and we're doing the Tooth and Mail. Why is it called Tooth and Mail? Well, because the gimmick, the premise is, here's your average dude. He used to be in a cubicle, but now he's a super killer who transports information and mail to other people. If you do the job and deliver it A to B, you make money. But along the way, all the other postal workers are going to try to kill you and grab it and make the money too. So it's that deal. Feels a lot like, was it Wanted? Was it Wanted by Miller, who had this idea too, where it's like, you're just a normal nerd, but now you've been tapped into the world of high-powered assassins, and now, it's that kind of a deal. So, I don't know. I'm getting old for this kind of gimmicky stuff, but it's not bad. It's well done. The art's nice, okay? I mean, I like the premise in general of like, okay, it's postal, it's like high stakes, high reward, a lot of death, packages, shipping, Amazon deliverers, shipping stuff. And once you get the parcel and send it, you get the money. And so the money goes up by how many times it switches hands, I think, too. So they do a little bait and switch. They make us think that was the main character, which that is not. Although, does he have the same gear? No, you could tell by the shirt. But yeah, it's to kind of make us think it's him. But so we see the way in which, you know, the parcel switches 5 or 6 hands. And then is finally delivered to the person, you know, and then it's like, boom, there you go, parcel delivered. You know, might want to grab a hanky to clean off that sugar tits. You know, right when he says sugar tits, you know what this is. You know what kind of a audience this is, what kind of story. And I'm not saying it's bad. By the way, Tooth and Mail, episode 1, Space Bastards. I was confused by this because the booth is Space Bastards, and is the Space Bastards the company? Because there was some like Space Bastards versus Tooth and Mail. Yeah, Space Bastards website. So I guess Space Bastards is, I don't know. It's the title of the episode, but it's also the company. Whatever. Company's a strong word too, I should say. So here we go. Now we're back to the nerd dude. He's like, oh, you're in a cubicle. You are getting the axe. So you suck. I don't have a job. What am I going to do? Oh, I see this commercial on TV. Hey, dude, tired of being stepped on? Taking control of the world. Join the Intergalactic Postal Service. See, you could be the man. Survive 1 week and get 30,000 credit signing bonus. You know, and he's like, oh, shit, that's a lot of money. So he goes to the casino world with with dinosaurs and such. He meets Big Jim, or whoever this guy is, and you know, gives him the application. He watches the, you know, orientation video, and he's ready to rock and roll. And they give him a contract. And look who is his mentor, the same guy who was Sugar Tits guy. What is gonna happen? I don't like the coloring. You guys would figure that out. I don't like the freaking fuzzy digital coloring. It's just too damn dark. You just can't see stuff. I'm not into that. The art is good. I mean, Derek Robertson's great. The premise is kind of fun, but it's also like, I don't know, man. It's like Hostel. It's just kind of not, it's just not for me, I don't think. That said, I admire and respect the effort and the work that goes into this because it is not freaking trivial. And so from that perspective, and it's really well done, it's created well, just story might not be for me. There you go, guys. That's it. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.